Listen, yeah, it's about that time of the year where the summer clothes leave the wardrobe and the winter clothes enter. Pumpkin spice lattes, pumpkin spice donuts, coffee. What else evokes autumn? I don't know. Woolly hats, jumpers, cardigans, brown, orange. All the beautiful things that evoke this beautiful season. And to commemorate, I thought I'd start this new series and I'm titling it Myron's Monthly Musical Meanderings. Mate. I love an alliteration, me, so who knows if I keep the title, but for now, that's what it's called. Basically, a monthly wrap-up of what I've been doing musically. This time, we can get to know each other. You get a window into my life. I can get a window into your life. You can leave comments into what you've been listening to, what you've been shedding, what gigs you've been playing. Maybe I include some real-life stuff as well, stuff outside of music. So maybe even pickups, because I also love fashion and menswear. So maybe I'll add like the full picture of the outfit I'm wearing at the end of the videos. So you can judge me. Yeah, I hope you enjoy this monthly series and I will continue to do it for as long as I physically can. So yeah, at least you have one video at least to look forward to for me every month. Now, nothing evokes autumn, in my opinion, more than jazz. When you get to the months of September, October, it's just, for me, it just personifies jazz. You need to have some sort of jazz on your playlist. Now, with this first album, I think this is everyone's like gateway drug into this musician. I didn't want it to be, but that's how the cookie crumbled. And honestly, I'm not mad at it because Live at the Perishing by Ahmad Jamal is just so suitable for this weather. Because I know everyone speaks about Live at the Perishing and stuff, but I think for me, especially in this winter, I keep saying winter, especially in this autumn fall season, it's just absolutely perfect. Pokiana. Oh my god. I was listening to this album while I was cleaning up my room and cleaning up the house, and it just went together so well. It's like, I enjoy cleaning just because this album's on. I'm just like, I'm enjoying this. Oh my day. Tell you, if you don't have jazz on your playlist in winter again. If you don't have jazz on your playlist in autumn, get to know. Slap it on there. Even if it's just this one, get it on there. Now, of course, as a Christian, I'm gonna have to include a gospel album on this recommendation, on this wrap up of October. The one that I've been listening to on repeat is Miracles by Mark Crowder. I love Mark Crowder's music. I've been a fan of his music since Faith Over Fear. That was his last album. And I listened to that religiously. And then when this came out, I was like, fantastic. It just came out at the perfect time because even the creative direction on this, the visuals, the music, the arrangements, they're so suitable for this season. This one I was listening to on the way down to Reading. I was playing at church in Reading, and honestly, it made the miles fly by because I was just like, oh, this album is so good. Yeah, Miracles, Mark Crowder. Definitely a highlight from what I've been listening to. Now, Superstar. If you watched my last video, which is here, you know how obsessed I am with this artist. So I thought I should go back into her discography because everyone knew her from Dive. Everyone knows her now from The Art of Loving, that album. But what was she doing when she first started? So I went back to go listen to What Am I Gonna Do on Sundays by Olivia Dean. And yeah, another one that is so suitable for this weather. I listened to this one while doing some admin. I was clearing out my emails because I've got like 20,000 unread emails. I'm like, this can't run anymore. So I slapped this album on, or EP on, just deleted like 15,000 emails. Yeah, it was a great time. Now, I might be a bit biased with this one because I played with this artist. I actually played on the EP launch 2 years ago. This is actually October as well. October 2023. I don't know why. For some reason, this album came back to my memory. And I was like, you know what? Let's put it on. What's it called? I'm going to get it up. It's called In the Beginning. And this is by Kate Stewart. The first two tracks for me are so poignant for this autumn. Like, the whole album slaps. Like, you need to go listen to it if you haven't listened to it before. And again, as I said, I might be biased because I played for her. But definitely go check it out. Definitely go check In the Beginning out. Now, this one's a bit out of left field for me. I don't really listen to this kind of music. But I thought, you know what? The cadence of his voice, the lyricism, it actually might be very suitable. And it might be a good time to try and get into this artist. So I went and listened to Hugo by Loyal Kana. Some of the things are not for me, not because it's not good, but just because I don't resonate with it personally. Like, I'm not really a spoken word rap listener. Too tough. But again, I can appreciate the artistry because I myself am a creative artist, so I can appreciate it. You know what I mean? But for me, the standout tracks are Homerton and Polyfiller, which is, again, the two most famous tracks. But that's not the point. They were really good. And I was like, yeah, I can get behind this. So potentially this might be my gateway drug into Low Corner. We'll see. Now, I don't think I can do a full music roundup without including this This gentleman right here. This man embodies jazz in autumn. He's got a song called The Great Pumpkin Waltz. Like, what do you want? You know what I mean? Now, I don't think Vince Guaraldi gets his flowers outside of autumn or outside of Charlie Brown. In my opinion, again, I don't really see him shouted about. But this album right here, album called In Person, is fantastic. You know, when people say, "Oh, who's your famous pianist?" They usually say like, and again, this is not to say these people are bad or overrated, because they're not. You usually hear like, "Oh, Oscar Peterson or Keith Jarrett," or you know what I mean? People like that. You don't really hear, "Oh, Vince Guaraldi." I love Vince Guaraldi's playing. Maybe there's a reason for that. Who knows? I want to listen to more Vince Guaraldi, so you might see another album in November on this list. But yeah, they're the 5 albums that I've been listening to this month. What have I been shedding? I'll be honest, after that video, like shedding 5 hours a day for a week, I don't think I've shedded since. You suck. But I don't know what, I don't even know what to shed. That's the thing. I don't know what I should shed. Hopefully this section will be longer in November, but I haven't shedded much. Been trying to get back into sound design actually. I did a rehome of Where's My Husband by Ray on my Instagram. Create the sound for that. Just a quick thing, you know what I mean? It wasn't even anything special. It was literally just a saw wave with some effects on it, and that was it. But hopefully this keyboard will be fixed in November's roundup, so I'll be able to do some more shedding, because I'm actually tired of playing on this MIDI keyboard. I don't like the keyboard. I think some of the velocity on the keyboard is going because I've played it so hard. And again, I mentioned this in the last video. But yeah. Now in terms of general life stuff, I've been trying to, see my friends more, I suppose. Actually be out in the world, exploring, taking pictures, and actually living in the moment. Because sometimes you have moments and you don't really take any like pictures or videos or whatnot. Personally anyway, I'm just like, I want to be in the moment. But it's like, even just a picture, just to remind yourself of how it was, because tomorrow isn't promised. So that's what we've been trying to practice recently, trying to take pictures with the people that I'm with, that I love, just to appreciate them. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Let me know in the comments what you've been shedding, what you've been listening to, what you've been up to. My belly's rumbling, so I'm about to go eat. Interesting enough though, what I found out is when your belly rumbles, it's because it's doing its digestion properly, not actually because you're hungry. So take that as your takeaway. Anyway, this is my outfit today. And other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Have a nice. It's called In the Beginning, and this is by Kate Stewart. In the beginning. Shut up, Elijah. Oh my gosh.